Hey, I'm Ryan, and this is Get Your Mind Right. What I'm going to talk about today is scripting and how wonderful my life has been becoming even more because I've implemented scripting into my techniques of just like remaining happy, staying at peace, being loving and caring to myself and maybe others too. So, what is scripting? Scripting, one could probably say like, oh, is it journaling? And I wouldn't so much say it's that, because usually people say journaling, oh, go journal, go get your feelings out. So to me, I kind of feel like journaling is like where you just talk about whatever pain you're going through, basically, right? Because I don't really hear people talk about journaling when you're happy. So to me, journaling doesn't always come off as something that's supposed to make you happy. It seems like it's something you're supposed to write out all your pain and sadness or whatever. But what scripting is basically you telling the story, you writing it out. You're writing out this story of yours. You're writing out whatever you desired coming into fruition. So, whatever you desire, whatever your goal is, whatever your manifestation is, whatever your project is, whatever your to-do list is, you write it out in a way that it's already been done. So if you had a goal of getting a new job, say for instance your goal is getting a new job with higher pay. So you will write a script out of you receiving your paycheck, the money going into your account, and how all your coworkers are lovely, and how you're now able to shop at this new store because you have this new job, right? If you, let's say, wanted a new job, but maybe the pay, maybe you wasn't sweating the pay so much, but you wanted a new job because you want to get to a new career field. So you will write out your script talking about yourself and your new career field. You wouldn't say things of, oh, I can't wait for the interview. Like, you want to script things out in a way that it's you really enjoying what you desire. It's you really, and I really want to express this so much about enjoying it, because, I made a video talking about affirmations, talking about why affirmations are important and how to write them. And that is almost no different than scripted. You need to write in a ing thing. You need to write as though it's happening now or it already happened. You don't write as a future. Like, oh, that's going to happen. I can't wait for that to happen. No, you need to write as though it's already past. Because remember, God, universe, whoever you believe in, they already have given you what you desire. It's just now you creating the environment for you to receive, or one may say attract, what you desire. Because what you desire cannot come into fruition, or it may come into fruition, but it's not going to stay long if the environment is not ready for it, right? So with me saying that comment, that's going to basically say that if you're scripting from the mind frame of, oh, I can't wait for this to happen, or I hope that this job comes and does X, Y, and Z, what energy, what faith, what hope are you actually giving off? If I'm Jesus, if I'm God, I don't know if I probably should say that, but oh well. If I'm him, I don't want to listen to you and you saying, oh God, I hope they call me back. It's just, why you just can't say thank you? I've already given it to you. Is you really ready for it? You say you want the new job, but you're not getting up at the time that you would get up if you had the new job. Why do you need the new job for you to get up? Why don't you just get up now and show me that you already ready for the new job, so the new job could just come to you like this? Okay, so that is what scripting is all about. I know that kind of felt like I may have went a little off, but that's me trying to explain to you how scripting works, how it works in the way that why you have to script in a particular way. You know what I mean? And even if it's like a to-do list that you want to do, you would script it out in a story of, say for instance, you have a to-do list and you've been having the same to-do list for the past 2 weeks. And this to-do list is just, maybe you supposed to just come home, really clean up for an hour, really take a good bath for about 30 minutes, and you supposed to really cook you a real meal. But every time you come home and you drink, you don't clean up, you pile on more and more dishes, and you're not doing what you said that you have on this to-do list. So you would write a script of saying, oh, I had such a wonderful day at work. I came home and I immediately start to clean up. But to my surprise, it wasn't even that much dirt. I mean, I guess I'm truly a clean, wonderful person after all. But after I got done cleaning up, I took a warm, soaking bath, and I was able to cook me a lovely dinner. Or you could say, you know, if you have a boyfriend or if you've seen somebody special, you could say, you know, oh, and my boyfriend decided to stop by and he ended up preparing me a dinner, or he brought us dinner. So you want your scripts to be, as lovely as possible. You don't want to go against yourself. And if you're, I don't know, maybe some people would say, I don't mind writing stuff that maybe as I'm writing it, I chuckle because I'm like, am I really talking about I'm spending $80,000 a day? Am I really talking about I'm going shopping every day for a month, spending $80,000? Is this real? You know, some people may say, start small so you don't have to be scripting but saying to yourself, oh, I know this wouldn't happen. But I do believe, some people say you can't force feelings. I don't know. I think you can train yourself after a while. But, that's for another day. So when you script, have fun with it. I would say, I don't really, lately I script and I'm scripting for a job. And I don't script the interview. I don't say, oh, the interview, the lady asked me this, I responded with this, it was wonderful. I would just actually probably just write affirmations of saying, I had a wonderful interview, I'm hired, they love me. That's something I would write. If you was to script it, I would say, the interview went perfect. They offered me the position right then and there. That's what I would do, something like that. But I wouldn't write all those finicky details. If it comes to like an interview, I wouldn't do that with. Maybe with conversations among somebody, I would do that with. But don't write finicky details if those finicky details go against you. That defeats the whole purpose. So if you know that you're somebody that might start writing and then your ass write to the point where you don't even get to enjoy the script anymore because you're writing so detailed that you're now going against yourself, don't do that. That really does defeat the whole purpose of you scripting. Now, the science behind this, now even though I probably can't really tell you too much science because I don't know every keyword detail, but what I can tell you is this. I was reading a book called Self Hypnosis, and I'll put the information in the description box. But one of his ways or techniques that he talks about self-hypnosis is writing. And basically, if you don't know, hypnosis is basically getting you in that trance-like state. So you know how Neville Goddard may call it the state akin to sleep? You know when you're about to go to sleep and you in that mode right there where you floating and it's like you floating. It's like you awake, but then you sleep and you like are that mode before you wake up in the morning time and you like, oh, In that mode, that's like a trance-like state that you're in. And so when you write, you could get very much in a trance-like state. And that's something that I noticed when I was scripting. After I read the book, once again, I'm gonna put in the description box. But after I read the book, I said that that's what you're doing if you script. Because mind you, it's all beautiful, wonderful things that you're thinking about, that you desired, that's already happened. So of course you're gonna get in that mode of blah, 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 blah. You ever remember in school when you have to write an essay and you get on one and you are it's about to be due and you now are just doing it, and so you just writing an essay like da, 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 da. You writing it hecka fast, you doing it like you like as you're writing it, you're like, oh, let me stop because I forgot I only need 5 pages. I'm about to go into 10. That's the state you're in. And so when you're scripting, you can script. That's why they say affirmations, why you're supposed to do affirmations for a certain amount of time so you can get in that groove of da 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 da. That's another form of meditation. So when you get, because what is it doing? It's putting you in that trance state. It's put you in that mode. So if you could get yourself in that state, and if you could write out wonderful things, basically you're suppressing your subconscious with these wonderful things. And if you're like me, or like most people, when you're writing the story, you're visioning the story. And then here's the kicker. He also talked in this book, when you read stuff out loud. So just imagine you reading something beautiful out loud. But it's your story. It's your story of you winning. It's your story of you having what you desire. And you read it out loud after you wrote it. So what I'm saying, you need the script. I've been having so many more wonderful things. I'm in a process of getting my new job soon. I've already said I had it. You know, everything I've been scripting has really been coming into fruition. Even business-wise, it's really lovely. I would never recommend you guys to do something that I've never tried. No, I wouldn't. I would mention it, but I wouldn't make a whole video like this talking about it and then say at the end, well, I never tried it, I just read about it. No, I wouldn't do that. But I would say, oh, I've heard of X, Y, and Z. Have I tried it? No. I could research it, but I wouldn't sit there and do a whole video on it because I don't know really that much, you know, about it, unless I knew somebody else firsthand. Not something I read off the internet, but somebody I knew firsthand who tried it. So I would recommend trying scripting. And like I said before, don't go so far into details where you go against yourself. Remember, this is all about you. Everything you desire that has happened and you enjoying the new you.